In this tutorial, I will cover how I processed ARP-87, a beautiful set of interacting galaxies. In the Hubble Legacy Archive, ARP-87 is right here in this first row of data. These are Hubble heritage mosaics that were created, and the filters are 450, 555, 656, and 814. 450 will be used as blue, 555 as green, 656 will be a hydrogen alpha luminosity layer, and 814 will be red. Download them using the FITS Science link and convert them from a FITS file into a TIFF file using the FITS Liberator. From there, open Photoshop and go to File, Scripts, Load Files into Stack, and load the blue, green, and red images only. The hydrogen alpha luminosity layer will be added later. I will first rename my files and then adjust the levels before I begin colorizing the images. When I am done adjusting the levels, I will go to Image, Mode, and RGB Color in order to colorize the images. Using the Layer Colorization method, by double-clicking on the layer, under Advanced Blending, I unselect green and blue to get red, unselect red and blue to get green, and unselect green and red to get blue. Photoshop has automatically combined these images, but for the first two layers, the blending mode can also be changed from normal to lighten. From here, flatten the image, create a new layer from the background layer using Ctrl-Alt-Shift-N-E, and open the H-alpha luminosity layer 656 in a new tab. Going to adjust the levels first. This image does not have a lot of hydrogen alpha luminosity areas, so it will not have a lot in the image, but there will be some that will show up. So by selecting the entire image and copying it, go back to the original image, paste the new layer on top of layer 1. Layer 1 is a placeholder layer to prevent it from pasting onto the background, so you can delete that layer, and double-clicking layer 2, unselecting green and blue to create red. Although Photoshop has automatically combined it as a luminosity layer, I prefer to change the blending mode from normal to lighten. The image barely shows the hydrogen alpha that was added. Mostly the red is seen on the edges of the image here because it is so faint in this hydrogen alpha image. There's not going to be a lot of change or a lot of red added to these galaxies themselves. From here, I would create a new layer and select my black threshold point in order to even out these levels. However, because red and blue are incredibly high in this image, they will not be entirely equal until I can even them out under Image, Adjustments, and Levels. You can see here that there's a bit of stretching with these levels, especially for red. Once I have evened out the red, green, and blue levels for the black threshold point, I will then add my further enhancements to this image to further even out the color and create a stunning image.